Compassion. It's a word we hear a lot about these days. Patients want it, healthcare providers desire to provide it, organizations who embody it have higher workplace well-being, and as humans, we need it to flourish. Yet despite our best efforts, good intentions, and a convincing body of evidence demonstrating the importance of compassion to our well-being and those we care for, compassion is being depleted from the healthcare systems, educational institutions, and patient care. EnACT is about to change that. EnACT is a compassion training program that's powered by science, informed by patients, designed for healthcare providers and senior leaders, and is tailored for individual learners who work in the realities of our increasingly challenged healthcare system and fast-paced, high-stake care cultures. EnACT is accredited by the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, while also providing continuing professional development hours that can be used by professionals and their associated professional colleges and organizations. The EnACT program equips learners with the knowledge, attitudes, and skills that lie at the heart of compassion by drawing upon the innate compassion that learners already possess, while advancing baseline compassion through interactive and comprehensive teaching exercises, resources, and evidence-based content. But we don't stop there. EnACT also addresses the organizational challenges and conditions that causes individuals' compassion to either fail or flourish. It was developed out of over a decade of award-winning research, and to make sure we balanced science with sensibility, it is grounded in the practical wisdom of thousands of patients, healthcare providers, family members, and system leaders that we sat down with over the years. In the Virtuous Response module, we will explore what compassion means to you. We'll identify your personal values and virtues that inform your compassion to patients and families, and we're going to examine the personal, organizational, and system challenges to compassion. In the Seeking to Understand module, we'll develop the knowledge and skills involved in seeking to understand the patient as a person and their unique needs, to understand who the person is behind the disease and the impact that this has on their total suffering, namely how their physical, emotional, social, and spiritual suffering impacts their well-being. In the Relational Communicating module, we focus on the key aspects of relational communicating, how we communicate compassion to patients and families through who we are and how we interact with them when providing care. And in the Attending to Needs module, we'll learn about providing whole person care. We will discover how to develop a compassionate care plan for your patients. We'll identify personal commitments that we can use to enact and enhance compassion in our caregiving, and we'll also strategize about how the organization and care units that we work in can create the conditions for compassion to flourish. Whether you're an individual learner considering taking the EnACT program online via our 4 stackable 1.5-hour modules, or you'd like to have EnACT delivered in person and on site to your care team over the course of a single day. EnACT has a proven track record for improving and sustaining compassion amongst learners, patients, and families, and the organizations they inhabit. In addition to providing a certificate for continuing medical education, we also have a learner's toolkit containing resources for both individuals and their workplaces in order to sustain and embed learnings into practice, which is also why we work directly with organizations to tailor the training to individual learners and the organizational culture. EnACT, evidence-informed, competency-based, accredited compassion training. Let's cultivate your compassion and create the workplace conditions where it can flourish.